Yo, what's up, guys? Welcome back to our little vlog series where we talk about stuff. And I'm out here today. I want to talk about something that's very important that us as creatives, including me, when I make this video, I'm really talking about me and also a lot of you guys too. And it is taking risk. Now, this is something that I am slowly learning to do. For me, I live in Georgia and I live in a city, but it's a pretty small town. And for the most part, I haven't really taken risk. Growing up, I kind of just chilled and played video games and did basically whatever was just like chill and safe. When I went off to college, I could have gone to a more farther away college, a bigger university, something like that. But I ended up just going to the college is basically in my hometown kind of thing, and really just have been playing it safe like over and over. And then after a while, it's like you kind of just realize like you're never going to get anywhere if you don't take any risk. And as I do this field where I'm like a creative person working on like the film stuff and doing projects and running my own business, I really have realized I have to take risk in order to achieve anything I want in life, essentially. I went to college for film and learned it. And then after college, I started working some filmmaking video jobs full time. And of course, like the pay is pretty garbage, no pay, no real benefits. And they kind of just work you like a dog, which is expected. And really that kind of taught me a lesson of that I have to get out there and hustle and take a risk or I'm going to be stuck here forever. And that kind of just hit me in the face. Like you have to get out of here and work your ass off to do anything you want in life or get anywhere you want to go. So I was working there and I started grinding on my side hustle, got a camera, and I started just shooting videos for businesses like social media stuff. And eventually it grew big enough where I was making money and it surpassed my job. And then it clicked in my head, okay, now I can do this. And that was like one of the first risks that I had to take, where it was very scary just giving up a full-time job to just do a freelance thing, because it's like the money is not guaranteed. There's a plane. There's just a plane flying over me. But the money is just not guaranteed. Like there's no certainty doing it. You're kind of just shooting a shot out in the dark and hoping you hit something. And so that was very scary. And it's just a lot of pressure, a lot of anxiety to make that leap, to do that. And then I finally did it. And then you just realize like, yes, you have to take risk to do anything that you want to do. Because now that I've done that, it just opens you up to so many opportunities. And I get to go and do things and film and be on projects that I never would have seen if I just stayed at that place and just collected my paycheck over and over. Something that helps me kind of figure out what to do when you're feeling lost and you don't know what the next thing is. I just like to think of, where do I want to be? What do I want to be doing? And for me, it's like I wanted to have a video business and be like an editor, be a cinematographer, do all these things and make money. And once you have those clear goals in front of you, you have to think, okay, what's the path to get there? And most of the time, it's going to be something that is a lot of risk and that really scares you. And you're like, I don't know if I could do that. And pretty much that is your answer. If it seems kind of risky and it seems uncertain and scary to you, if it scares you, that's the main one, then it is most likely going to be very rewarding. Because nothing really in life that is super easy that everyone can do is going to be worthwhile, that I've learned. Basically, most things that average people do and are able to achieve, they're going to be much less desirable. So what I'm getting at is any of the things that you want that are desirable to you, they are most likely going to come at a cost of risk, and it's going to scare you. So that was the first risk that I took, was making that jump and doing my own business and leaving that job. So Then it's like, what else do I need to achieve? And I was thinking about my goals, which are to get more clients and to meet more people and meet more filmmakers and essentially just make more money. So I realized, okay, what is the next step there to do that? And the next issue I saw was my location. And that was the biggest problem, probably, for any of my filmmaking needs, was my location. I live in a smaller town where there's not a lot of production or really anything going on, and there's a limited number of businesses that actually have money and basically all of that. So that was the first thing I listed out was, okay, location, where do I need to move? And then luckily about an hour and a half away from me is a really big city that is really big in the film industry, and there's a lot of production going on. And I didn't really realize that I needed to move there until I really started running my own business and realized like most of the film industry is in the cities, and all the work and the other filmmakers that you want to meet, they're most likely all in the cities because that's where it's happening, that's where it's popping. So I realized that probably a few years ago, and I've kind of known that I needed to move to this big city. But to me, it was like, man, it's just so scary to me to move there. And it's like such a big shift because I've lived in a small town and not a lot going on. It's very chill and it's just completely different. Like I'm in the woods right now. I'm still here. It's very, very different. So you go from this to like built like high rises everywhere. It's like totally different change. So I'm like, God, this is so hard. But it's like I said, that rule that I use, like, what do you want? And does it scare you? Is it kind of risky? Yes. So that's how I know, like, okay, that's what I have to do next. So pretty much just like apply that to anything that you want to do. And you can probably figure it out. Like, is this worth doing? Probably, if it's hard to do for you. So now I'm actually about 2 to 3 weeks away from moving to this new city, which is pretty scary for me. But I have visited this place so many times, and it's pretty close to my hometown, so it's not that big of a deal, but it's still scary. So to sum up the whole video, yes, taking risk is excellent for your career, especially if you're in a creative career. It's most likely the answer to all of your problems. So that's what I've been realizing, trying to do it. So yeah, I'm just gonna bring you guys along on the journey, show you guys what's going on, where I'm at, who I'm meeting, So if you are interested in that, leave a like and subscribe. Also, before I go, I wanted to mention if you like the way this grade looks or this colors or anything like that, I do work as a colorist a lot, and I've made my own LUTs that I built in DaVinci, and they are linked below if you guys do want to pick them up. Just super easy way to, get a good look on your footage. I've made some that work on any camera, and I've made some that are specifically designed for S-Log3, which is what I'm shooting on now, which is the A7S III. So I can just click those on and they immediately apply the look. So super easy. But yeah, guys, that's going to conclude. I'll see you on the next one. Peace out.